6, 7, 8, 9. Here comes the boss.
After what has turned out to be a long and frustrating 2015 race season for Ryan Hunter-Reay, a rare day off at home with his family has put a smile back on his face.
You want to go hit the lights? Yeah.
Oh, he's the best dad. He acts like a 2-year-old when he gets with him. He's, you know, all business at the track, but as soon as he gets home with Ryden, they're out of control. Usually they're just nonstop.
He's a blast. You know, the kids are a blast. Ryden's a blast. I have a blast when I'm at home with them. I have such a good time with them, and brings the kid out in me. I just feel like there's never enough time with them, you know.
Life on the road takes his time away from Becky and their 2 sons. Because of that, he enjoys every moment.
Where's Archie? There he is. Get a little bit of time in with the kids and make sure that it's time well spent, but the days go by quick, and you know, with the season being back to back to back like that, it piles on in a hurry. So
by the time he gets home, like last night, he got home late because his flight was delayed from Milwaukee, and as soon as he got home, we went to dinner and then got the kids to bed, and you know, by 10 o'clock, we're both exhausted.
Huh?
Play cards.
Play cards?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all you do.
That's it.
Whoa. Ready?
Wow! He wakes up in the morning and the first thing he says is play cars, so his whole room is all raced out.
Where's Dad at? Ryden's, all he does is play with cars. Obviously, Roxon, the little one, he's not quite there yet. He's just trying to do tummy time, as they call it.
Ryan and Becky both grew up in racing families. It's only a matter of time before Ryden gives it a try.
It's inevitable that at some point I'm going to share my love for racing with him. You know, my dad did with me, and
your dad already bought him a go-kart.
My dad already bought him a go-kart, yeah, and he can't reach the pedals yet. But you know, I have such a love for karting, and really what it's not just being in the go-kart, it's everything that goes with it, the family bonding.
He might not be able to reach the pedals yet, but he has already been to Victory Lane. At Indy, he even dressed the part.
It was unbelievable having him in Victory Lane. Becky had him ready to go. He just got up off a nap, so he had a nap while I was out there racing the Indy 500.
He did see the last 2 laps, though.
He did, yeah. It was great having him there, and everybody, you know, he had media requests coming in. When people saw him on the biggest race in the world, you know, on the broadcast, he had legit media requests for him.
Get ready!
It was pretty funny, you know, fielding those requests.
For Ryan, winning the Indianapolis 500 was a long journey with many twists and turns.
It was a tough road making it in racing, and anybody that's come through the ranks, you know, and really had to work for it knows how hard it can be, and just how at times it seems like a complete pipe dream.
It's undetermined if he's going to run the full season this year. We know he's running the first 2, but for now, not much else is guaranteed outside of Indianapolis for the IZOD car with Andretti Autosport.
In 2010, Ryan signed with Andretti Autosport. However, it was only a 3-race deal.
This is the opportunity of my career. Andretti Autosport, one of the big 3 teams.
Ryan Hunter-Reay, the leader, making his debut with the Andretti Autosport team.
Well, you definitely saw he was really hungry, for sure. But there's more than that, because that can peter out. You know, you can't look at that. You have to look at how does he perform, and how does he perform on all different tracks, and what is his personality like? Will he fit into a bigger team with other teammates?
An opportunity to fill a seat there, you get a full-time job. Really, if the results came, there's no reason why it couldn't pan out. So I was absolutely driving for my career. I was driving for a racing career. It was that, or you know, go do something else afterwards.
But he made the most of the opportunity.
That white flag has never looked better for Ryan Hunter-Reay.
This is a guy that hasn't won for a couple of years. He's got 1 win in his resume in this series. Andretti Autosports has not won in a couple of years either.
Here he is in the number 37 machine, Andretti Autosport. Back in victory lane, Ryan Hunter-Reay makes the move to the top step of the podium.
And we made it happen. Came out of the gates swinging, finished second at Brazil, won at Long Beach, and filled the season in from there. So that's one of the best time spans of my career. Defining moments, you know, really earning it. I think that was it. One of the most memorable times.
This is a race that means a lot to me. This is like the Indy 500 or street courses. Yeah, I've been watching this track since I was a little kid. To do it right now, the timing's unreal. We've been working so hard. We feel like we're just getting started.
His win in Long Beach helped him secure a full-time ride. And just 1 year later, he was an IndyCar champion.
This is huge. This is my dream come true. To win for Andretti Autosport, it's an awesome group of people, and they deserve this. I couldn't be happier.
And in 2014, Ryan won the biggest race in the world.
It is Ryan Hunter-Reay that is going to lead Helio Castroneves across the line.
But this year, Ryan and his team have struggled to find the same results.
This season in every way has just been the wrong one. I mean, nothing's really clicked. I mean, we finished 5th at Barber. I think that's the highlight of our season so far. Finished 6th at St. Pete. We've had some mediocre finishes like that are, you know, in years past would have been a complete letdown, are now like, okay, that was actually pretty good.
Ryan Hunter-Reay, one of those drivers struggling to get a handle on his IndyCar.
Oh, big crash. That's Bourdais, Hunter-Reay, and Simon Pagino, big contact.
This has been a 2015 for Ryan Hunter-Reay to forget. At this point last year, he had 2 wins and a pair of runner-up finishes. He's had 1 top 5 so far this season.
One lap. Oh, there goes Ryan Hunter-Reay and Ryan Briscoe.
1 lap to go. It figures we couldn't make it towards the finish. We're working on it. It's been a tough season. That happens in racing. It happens in sports. It's competition. You're not going to be riding the wave every year. It always evolves. It always moves. It's always changing, and you have to adapt. And that's what we're trying to do.
"2015 has been a difficult season for Ryan Hunter-Reay. Even more reason to escape to the waters of South Florida.
It's great to be on the boat, especially once you get offshore. My favorite time on the boat is when we get so far offshore you can't see land anymore and it's just blue all around you. There's nothing. Then you really feel that disconnect, you know? You really feel like you've gotten away from it all. Growing up in South Florida, it's kind of always been a part of it down here, and I absolutely love it. It kind of disconnects from the rat race, you know, and it's a different way of life. It's incredibly relaxing, and it's definitely a release. So this is a yellowfin 36, and it's triple Honda 250s on it. Full of people, full of fuel. You know, it'll run 60 plus miles an hour, and that's awesome. You can get where you're going real quick on this thing.
He's used to moving quick, but this boat is about more than just speed.
Look at that shot.
The idea behind this boat is that it's a center console, so you can fish around it. When you're on with a big fish, you can go 360 degrees around the boat. You're not limited to just the back of the boat.
That's a nice one, dude. Yeah. Wow.
My favorite thing is getting in the water and then spearfishing. You know, when you can get some mahi on or even some wahoo underneath the floater and get down there with a pole spear. That's the best. We bring home dinner, which is the cool part. Nothing tastes better for some reason than a fish you just caught.
It's a good spot right here.
The race weekend and the race season is so intense and pressure-packed. I couldn't just retreat to my living room for the weekend and watch TV or something like that. It needs to be, my mind needs to be completely somewhere else, I think, to really unplug. And that's healthy, too. You know, when you get that escape, you come back refreshed.
Tomorrow, he leaves for another race weekend. This time, Iowa Speedway, a place he's won 2 of the last 3 years.
Racing gives me something even boating doesn't. I mean, even fishing and being on the water doesn't. I absolutely love racing. It's my life, and it really is. Outside of my family, it's the only thing that matters.
Andretti Autosport will be celebrating this big win. Hunter Reay wins in the Heartland. Marco Andretti, he will bring it home. Andretti Autosport back in victory lane. Andretti Autosport owns this place. In 8 previous years, Andretti Autosport has won 6 of them. 6.
We definitely look forward to this one, no question about it. You know, it's for one, it's just a fun track to drive, and 2, you know, we've had pretty good success here. I don't know what it is. It's been a great place for us. I know our drivers love driving here. We love short ovals as a team. We normally basically have fairly good setups on those type tracks.
There's a lot of pressure now to keep repeating at Iowa. Our worst finish there is 3rd. This one, you know, just because the year's kind of been a down year for us, you know, it was hard to be overly confident. So you're 3 rows back? Yeah, not that far. If you want to drive.
Drivers, start your Iowa corn ethanol-powered engines!
Backing up here, almost there, picking it up, going green, green, green.
Well, let's go racing in Iowa.
Still there. Still working the bottom. Inside, clear low. Watch it, stay low. With the yellow short car, 2 in the wall in the middle of the backstretch.
The championship leader is out.
Looks like Montoya broke something. 10-4. Pit's open. We will not be coming in, though. You're going to have to wait till we get to a window.
Ready to crank it up. Here we go. Iowa Speedway.
Picking it up. Keep going.
First caution is over.
Green.
Look at that. It's the Andretti Quartet all together. Wilson, Munoz, Ryan Hunter Reay, and Marco Andretti.
Clear by couple.
Andretti, with an incredible string here at Iowa Speedway, appear to have some cars capable of contending for the win tonight.
Still there, clear.
Take a look at Ryan Hunter Reay. He just moves past Will Power as well.
Driving away right there. Good job, Ryan. P5. About 10 more. Copy, Ryan. We're in this time. Wide open entry. 3, 2, 1.
Ryan Hunter Reay brings the Andretti Autosport machine into pit lane.
All clear out. Clear all the way.
Great stop for that squad. No adjustments for him.
Still there. Clear. Yellow. Oh.
Wilson in the wall.
Three, 2, 1. Right now you are P5 on track. A lot of lap cars in this whole thing. Leader is Newgarden. Everyone's on the same sequence now, and everyone has 2 more stops to get to the end. Green. We are green.
Hunter Reay's already up to 5th place. He's working the high side.
Just before the halfway mark, Ryan's race almost ends early.
Ryan Hunter Reay almost chucked into the wall by toting it out in the exit of turn number 4.
A close call with his former teammate leaves Ryan in 5th place.
Front's taking off really bad. 10-4, do you want some wing back in?
The rear is wobbling around too.
About 15 more if you can make it.
Ryan's tires are wearing down, causing his car to lose grip. But he has to wait until his next scheduled pit stop.
Charlie Kimball around brings out a yellow. He looks like he slapped the wall outside right.
All right, Ryan, when the pit's open, everyone's going to be coming in. What do you want to do with the front wing?
Leave the front wing. I don't want to go loose.
Hey, copy, that's your call. Pits are open this time. No wing, no wing.
With the caution flag out, Ryan is able to come in and get his much-needed new tires.
Any doubts? You got one more stop after this one, so we can undo anything after this.
Good job, guys. That was a good one.
We definitely have to get into that stick there, Ryan. You're P4 right now, P4. Everyone's got one more stop. That pit stop was right before the window opened to make it to the end, so fuel's really important here under yellow. Going. Green.
Look at Hunter Reay coming on the outside.
And Munoz's teammate is low.
Top of three. Just you and Carlos, clear to the bottom.
Andretti Autosport is having a run tonight. Last year's winner, Ryan Hunter-Reay. It has not been that often we've been able to call RHR towards the front of a race this year.
Squeezing his teammate up close to the wall. Hunter-Reay makes a run on the outside, has the draft.
Clear.
He blows by Tony Kanaan, and the strength of Andretti at Iowa continues to show.
With just over 100 laps left in the race, Ryan is up to second, fighting for the lead.
And this is just such a huge breath of fresh air for Hunter-Reay. He's been so down, really, at all the struggles he's had this year, and he's tried so hard to figure out how to get his car working, and tonight they've found their mojo.
Hit this lap.
With only 62 laps left, team engineer Ray Gosselin gambles and brings Ryan into the pits earlier than expected for his final pit stop.
Be wide open here, nice and straight. Work, Ryan, big laps here. This will be for the lead when Newgarden comes out. Has not pitted yet. He'll be in soon. He is the leader. You're P2 right now, but you'll be in the lead as soon as he comes in. Run down around these guys right here.
When race leader Joseph Newgarden pits with 51 laps left, Ryan has a chance to take the lead.
Newgarden's in. Hunter-Reay into one now.
Here comes Hunter-Reay towards turn one. Hunter-Reay's got the momentum.
Clear.
That pit stop early may have paid off. Ryan Hunter-Reay will take over the lead.
He pitted before you. He's going to be the leader. Just stay with him. Yellow's out.
In the dying moments of this race, there is a caution.
Make sure your tools are where you're going to want them here for the start. Clear track, obviously.
It's all or nothing. Second place doesn't matter. He's had such a frustrating year that he is going to fight.
We have a little payback for that 28 car from last year, right?
The green flag is out, and they race for turn one. Ryan Hunter-Reay leads them into one. Newgarden tries to stay with him. Hunter-Reay goes low, and Newgarden goes high.
Newgarden is having a very tough time making up that gap.
Ryan Hunter-Reay has less than a mile to run to break the drought.
Ryan Hunter-Reay goes for 3 wins here at Iowa Speedway. There's no question that Newgarden is making every effort he can, but it's to no avail.
1 year ago was Ryan Hunter-Reay's last victory. RHR drives back to victory lane.
Nice job, Ryan. Hell of a ride. Way to stay with it all night.
The team's gamble paid off and got Ryan back to victory lane.
Yeah, that's amazing. You know, we've had gorillas on our back, we have monkeys, orangutans, chimpanzees, the whole frickin' zoo. To win here, a place that means a lot to Andretti Autosport, to win 6 in a row at this track, it's epic. To break the streak that we've been on with Ryan and win, can't put into words how great this is right now.
It's really huge to get Ryan back up there and keep our streak alive here in Iowa. We love Iowa.
This one we really had to work for. This was a hard one. After such a tough season, it's great to be back in victory lane.
Considering how the year's gone, this is unbelievable. I mean, we checked off all the boxes today. Car was great. It was on rails at the end. Guys did a great job in the pit stops, and I wanted it so bad at the end. I mean, as tough as the year's been, to get this number 28 DHL Honda in victory lane is a huge accomplishment for this team. With the kids at home, we can't travel to every race together. Certainly miss having her on the road, and it's just awesome. She was so excited when I talked to her on the phone, but riding is, my little boy's old enough to really get what this is right now, so I really wish he was here too. I really miss him.